Hello guys, welcome back. Today in this video we are going to create a ceiling light. For that to work, first we should have a room and then a ceiling. So I go to my architectural menu, wall, and with this basic generic wall 200 active, I create a small room. It's 500 by 600, and then I select this room to change its constraints. The basic constraint is level 1 and it's okay, and the top constraint is level 3, and then apply. Okay. Then we must have a ceiling. Then I tap on the ceiling menu, and with this automatic ceiling active, and we have this ceiling over here. Then I create a camera over here. Okay, this is our ceiling. And I select the ceiling. You see here the basic level of ceiling is level 1. But on the next line, you can see height offset from this level 1. It's a 260 centimeter. That means that our ceiling is provided at a height 260 centimeter above level 1. Okay, now let's start creating our light. So I go to this file menu and I go to this new and new family. From here, I select this metric lighting fixture ceiling based .rft. I click on this open. This is what that represents our ceiling, and this is our light source. Just select this light source and go to this light source definition, and we have this emit from shape. That's okay for me this time, so I'll leave it as it is. Then light distribution, we have so many options. From here, I select this photometric web option and I click on this OK. Now, if I go to any of the elevations, I go to this back elevation. I can see here our light fixture is little bit tilted. So I select this and I then go to our family types. I can see here it's the tilt angle is 60 degree. That means that the way it emits light is not perfectly normal to the floor. So just make it perfectly perpendicular. So I put here 90 degree and I click on this apply and OK. So you see it's now perfectly fine and it's perpendicular. The light emitting in this way, and it's perpendicular to the ceiling and then the floor. Okay, this is our ceiling and this is the plane where our light source is supposed to emit its rays. So let's tap on this reference plane and see how much downward it is positioned, and it's 250 you can see here. Let's change it to 100. Okay, here in this case we should have another reference plane to position our light fixture, the physical part of the light fixture. So I go to this create a reference plane and I draw a plane over here, and let me name something here, and I click on here and I put a name over here for you just identify it by. I put fixer plane, then I select it and I see it's 34.1 above, so I don't want this much distance, so I just select it and I type 10. Okay, now we have to create our the physical thing that encloses our light source. For that I go to create extrusion and set work plane. From this option I select this fixture plane. Okay, and then I go to this reference plane open and I select the circle option and I set a circle of radius 100 then I go to offset and I give 2 now it's here, and I click on this finish edit mode. Then go to one of the elevation. Here I go to back elevation and it's here. Take this align tool, this plane, and then align and then lock it. Now we have a covering glass. So again, go to our reference plane, then create extrusion, go to set plane, ensure that the reference plane is fixed plane, and click on OK. Then take this circle option and create a circle. The extrusion is 250. Now let's leave it as it is and click on this finish edit mode. Now go back to our back elevation. Let's go to our wireframe and let's drag it down a bit. I want this to be offsetted a bit inside. So I put here 4 and then put here 2, apply. Now we have to assign some materials to it. So I select the casing first. Then I go to this material by category. I click on here and I assign a material. Here I write casing is a type parameter. It comes under the material and finishes parameter. And I click on this OK and OK. Now I select this glass and I then go to the same place and I click on here, and this time I again select this new parameter diffuser. I assign this as a type material and we have this material and finishes over here, and I click on this OK. OK. So the casing part is over. Then I select my light source and then I go to this family type and I have this apparent load over here. I put 50 PA over here. Actually, this is just a number I put here. I don't have any really good knowledge regarding what should be put here. Next is the light loss factor. It's 1 and I leave it as it is. Next is initial intensity. I click on here and I have this wattage over here. Here I change to 45 kilowatt and there is an efficacy and some other stuff over here. But as I said to you before, I don't have any really good knowledge regarding all these things. So I just click on this OK. Next we have this initial color and I just click on here and I change this to 4000. It's just a number I put there. And if you want to change this color preset, then you can click over here and you have a lot of options over here. Then I click on this OK. And next is this photometric web file. I click on here and I have a lot of IES files as default. I select one from here and tap on this open. Okay. Then I tap on this apply and then okay. And this is our light. If you want to provide an electric connection, you go to your 3D default view. Then you create your electrical connector. Tap on this electrical connector tool and you come to your back end of your light and you select a plane over here and here it is. When you create your electrical diagram, you can put your wire to get connected with this light using this connector. Okay. Now I select this connector and I go to this properties. You can see here voltage. It's 230 volts and the apparent load. Click on here and we have this apparent load factor that we have assigned to our light fixture earlier. Click on that to select it and tap on OK. Now everything is almost OK. Then you go to your file menu and you can save. I save it on my desktop as ceiling light 1 CL1 and save. Now I load it into my project. Let's go to our camera view that we created earlier. And here from this architectural menu, I click on this component and place a component. Okay, you can place it like this. Now you have placed all of your ceiling lights over here, or you can go to ceiling plans to view your ceiling plan level 1, but you can see nothing over here. So go to your view range. You can see my top view level above level 2, but the offset is 0. I change this to level 3 and the view depth I also change this to level 3. Okay, here you can see how lights over here. Then I again go to architectural component and place a few more over here, here, and here. Okay. Then I select it and then I go to edit type. And we have this casing and diffuser materials unassigned. So I click on this by category and I go to my material browser over here. I type aluminum. Here we have this aluminum and I click on this OK. Then I go to this diffuser and I click on this little button over here. From here, I select my AEC materials. And from this glass option, I select this white high illuminance. I load it into my project window. And from here, I again select that. And I click on this apply and OK and apply OK. Yeah, now everything is set. Let's go to our camera view. Wow, we have a lot of lights over here. And let's render it now. I go to view, render, and here I change the quality to medium resolution screen. That's okay. Lighting, exterior sun only. I change it to interior artificial only. Okay. And I click on this render. You see, we have rendered. You can see these are our ceiling lights and it is okay. That's the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching and goodbye.